So I'm here with our Could You Be the One winner, Yasmin here. Yasmin's just come back from Nepal, and she's going to tell us a bit about her first impressions of Nepal and experience in general. So take it away, Yas.
Well, the experience is really hard to actually put in words in what it was like. It was absolutely incredible. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and people kept telling me that before I went, but I never really realised how amazing it would be. Nepal as a country was absolutely beautiful. It was an incredible place to be, and the people were so welcoming and so generous. It was quite humbling, but the whole experience is, like I said, it's really hard to put into words. The whole 10 days, it was so busy and it was so packed. So much happened.
So I know you went over with Habitat for Humanity to build homes.
Yep.
So how many homes were you involved in building, and sort of how did it all come together?
So on the site that we were involved in, there were 34 homes that were being built in that 1 week. My team, there were 7 us from GB, and we were also working on the house with a team from Ireland. We were working on one house, and this particular house was for a family of 4 children. The eldest boy was 18, and there were 3 younger children that he was basically responsible for because they were orphaned. So it was we had 5 days basically to build the house, put all the walls in, put all the internal walls in, and bring the ground level up a couple of foot. It was a pretty intense 5 days, both physically and emotionally. When we met the family and when we were working with the family, obviously it was quite emotional, and hearing their story, it was really tough going. But it was good knowing that we were out there physically doing something and actually making a difference. Not just, you send money to charities in this country, you don't know where it's going. Out there, you're actually physically seeing something day by day, you're seeing your building come up, and it was amazing.
Excellent. So I don't think you won't mind me saying that you fell ill at the time doing your trip. I know that didn't get you down, and you managed to still put in the work, but how was that really, being in a faraway place and not being very well?
That was probably one of the low points. In Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal, it was really, really polluted, and as soon as I landed there, I developed something in my throat, and I had a really sore throat the whole week. And then all the dust, all the cement being mixed up on site, it was quite dusty and wasn't very nice. And I picked up some sort of chest infection, but I battled on through. I carried on working hard. I tried not to let it affect me too much, but on the Thursday afternoon I just got too ill and I had to go back to the hotel, but I still had quite a nice time. I managed to go back to the hotel, make sure I had some sleep, got myself better, then I was fighting fit then for Friday, which was the most important day, because that's the day when you finish the house and hand it over in an official ceremony to the people. So it wasn't very nice, and it felt a bit lonely, but that was the day that Melin actually sent me a video, and that really picked me up.
Yeah, so on that, I mean, we're obviously, you did us proud over there. I think I speak on behalf of all the staff at Melin. You talked about the response you got from the local community when you got there. What was the response like, and throughout the trip really? I mean, it's something that struck us, and you kept mentioning on social media and stuff. So if you want to talk about that a bit, that'd be great.
So when we arrived at the site for the first time on the Monday, we were greeted by the local community, not just people that we were building the houses for, but it felt like everyone had come out to see us. And as we walked through, they just lined the streets, and they were clapping us, they were cheering us, and I wasn't expecting it. So initially I was like, ooh, I was taken aback a bit, and I wasn't really sure what to do, what to say, and it was a little bit daunting, because suddenly I felt like I was someone important. But yeah, they were so incredibly welcoming. And throughout the stay as well, we had locals come to see us. They were like making gifts for other volunteers there, and like when I fell ill, one of the local volunteers was saying, "Come back to my house. You come see my mum. She'll look after you." And I was like, oh, "Okay then." And especially on the trip home, our hotel was based about 30 minutes away from site, and pretty much the whole journey home we had people lining the streets, and they were just desperate for a wave from one of us, and we were desperate to say hello and thank you so much. We also had local scouts there helping us, and young boys and girls aged in their teens helping out, brilliant English, and during the week they were so desperate to show how appreciative they were of us. They threw us a party on the Wednesday, and it wasn't planned or anything.
Right.
But in the evening on the Wednesday, we went back to their campsite, and they did a fire, and they cooked for us all, and they all had us all up dancing. But it's just their hospitality in general is like nothing I've ever seen before in this country anyway.
So I know you entered a competition and you submitted a video, and I know you were very keen when you went over there to sort of leave a little bit of melon over there. Do you feel you've done that in your experience?
I like to think so. Just in the simple terms of, you know, Melon's in the business of changing people's lives and creating communities in which we operate in. It's not just about giving someone a house and saying, there we are, there's the keys, bye bye. Now we've done it in Nepal, which is completely over the other side of the world, and we've gone out there, we've physically changed someone's life so, you know, so much. It's not just about building that house. We've given them a future, we've given them some security. I talked to the local family and they said that now they've got this house, they're able to borrow money if one of them falls ill to get medical treatment, and they've now got somewhere that they can study properly rather than just going to school. So, you know, I think it builds on everything that Melon's about anyway, and we're now doing it, you know, over the other side of the world where, you know, it's so needed and so important.
And now we can say to our direct workforce, they ever need a bricklayer, they can call on you.
Yeah.
Should they need to put you out their people and learning team. So I think we all wanted to say on behalf of all the other Melon staff, you did us proud. Is there anyone you'd like to say thank you to, or any last things you want to say?
I feel so... It's amazing that Melon's given me this opportunity, and I'm so thankful to them that I've had it. It's something that I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life. It's something that has been absolutely amazing, and not only have I been able to help other people, but I feel like it's helped me as well. I've learned so much from it. I've gained, you know, new skills and new experiences. I've got new values of my own. So yeah, thank you, Melon.